wouldn't be here.
In that sense, I am glad to be the result of a catastrophe.
Thanks again. If you want it. My pleasure. Thanks for your business. See you around.
It's more and more difficult to ensure the safety.
I'll be right there.
Why do these individuals live surrounded by refuse? Statistically speaking, their risk of infection.
Most people aren't interested in statistics.
I understand. The investment of energy required for interpretation is not proportional to the result.
I think they would say they don't give a fuck.
Noted.
Don't worry about it.
Healing potion or moonshine? Whatever piss you're looking for, I'll give you a good price.
This individual does not appear particularly trustworthy. I would advise against engaging in a commercial transaction with him.
Hey, asshole. I fucking hate it when people talk about me like I'm not here.
I did not intend any offense. I apologize.
What? What kind of fucking weirdo are you?
What do you have?
Look around.
How's business?
Good, good. Anyone who makes it all the way here usually needs a stiff drink ASAP. The shelves are fully stocked and the distillery is pissing out more than my bladder. Now and again, I teach what I know to someone who stops by. That brings in a few shards too.
Can you teach me anything?
Sure, but it'll cost you.
Can't you see I'm busy?
We should clean up our own house first.
Yeah, and I heard they got into a bust-up.
Still just as many of those cutthroats.
We just keep pussyfooting around.
We should clean up our own house first.
Yeah, I heard that rumor too.
Still just as...
This complex is well structured. The buildings were placed based on their function.
Old habits die hard.
Yes, I believe that the elves are a step ahead of humans when it comes to efficiency.
Come back
It
later.
is reassuring that they no longer exhibit the aggression they did in the past.
This storeroom is property of the Albs of Ignadon. Entry is strictly forbidden to anyone without proper authorization.
You don't take any prisoners, huh?
When it comes to preserving my people, there is only one directive. And you clearly violated it.
Noted.
All right, let's just relax. What are you doing here?
I'm Naira. I'm in charge of our batteries.
So you're like, what, security?
Security? No, that's not exactly what I'm doing here.
Hang on a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere?
Yes, you do. We met in the domed city in Abessa. I was the only good technician in that cleric settlement. Remember? I was a separatist. It was a long time ago. The rules are different now.
Yeah, I noticed. How'd you get here?
I lost my home back when I was a separatist. I didn't know what to do. I ended up in the domed city, working as a technician for the clerics. I was doing that when we met. I survived. I even made good money. But it was a life of compromise. I often did things that went against my convictions. Those days are gone.
You're pretty impulsive for someone raised by the Albs.
I am a true Albigan now. There are consequences to that.
And anybody who doesn't do things how you like them gets hit in the head a few times.
You know better than anyone what Elex withdrawal can do. The fight against extreme emotion can be incredibly hard on us.
Fine. I accept your apology.
There has to be a life without Elex. It's the only way we can get our senses under control. That's why I try to stop our Elex as often as I can.
As long as I'm not around when you do. You seem to know me well.
Well, you were a major figure in the court at the Ice Palace. It was a long time ago. But you were under the direct authority of the Hybrid, weren't you?
pretty dark chapter in my career.
Nonetheless, I still didn't recognize you back then in the domed city. Yet more proof that Blue Elex clouds our senses without us knowing it.
There's a new group in Caracas. It calls itself the Sixth Power. Its members have gathered in the old bastion to fight off the invaders.
Why are you telling me this?
You'd be a suitable candidate to join. If you can control your mood swings.
And how do you know I don't sympathize with these alien invaders?
I don't think you'd give up control of your existence entirely. Your expertise and fighting skill would be valuable to the Sixth Power. And to me.
You could be right. I have to admit your offer has some appeal. I wouldn't be entirely against it. However...
Oh, not entirely against it. The hell does that mean?
You were once an idol to us all. You were the most effective commander the Albs ever had. But that was long ago. You and the Free People have fought a war against us.
I was acting on my own account. That's true. But it wasn't as if I had a choice. The hybrid would have thrown the Albs to their doom.
Relying on the promises of the hybrid was a big mistake. But if everything had gone according to plan and the directive...
Then sooner or later the hybrid would have put all of Magellan's creatures into the converters to snatch the Elex from them. As a separatist, you fought for the old values of the Albs and against the hybrid. So you should know better, Naira. No one could have survived that, not even the Albs. The Free People and I had to intervene to stop the worst from happening.
Strange hearing that from your mouth, but who knows? Maybe you're right. Maybe not. I'm not sure it matters. Like I said, those days are long gone.
What are your duties here at the depot?
In essence, I am committed to the preservation of our community. My role is evaluation of the secret strategic plans of the other factions. This information would give us an incredible advantage.
Who exactly do you mean when you say us? People in general or just the Albs?
Does it matter?
What happens when there's a conflict between the two?
That's irrelevant. Don't tell me that the Sixth Power wouldn't benefit immensely. If a conflict did arise, the situation would need to be reassessed.
Huh. Well, you've obviously thought this through.
No, but I'll have to do so if it actually comes to that.
However, you must admit there is a risk that our agreement may not last long.
That's always a danger, no matter what the current arrangement is.
Sounds exciting.
It sounds exciting? Wouldn't it make more sense to wait until you know whether it leads to such an emotion?
How exactly is this gonna work? Obtaining the secret, strategic plans of other factions.
Why are you so interested?
Well, while you're rotting here in your camp, you really won't be able to get a hold of anything. You're gonna have to leave the depot. And once you're outside, you'll need help if you want to get anywhere.
I see. And you're the one that's going to help?
Why not? I help you, and you become my comrade in arms.
I would need to think about that first.
I don't have much time. Answer me now.
I'll think about it.
Fine. I don't want to rush you, but...
You assure me that you'll ask nothing of me that could harm my people?
I can't promise you that. We're in a war for the survival of mankind.
A general but honest answer. I understand. All right. I'll take my chances. Listen to what I'm planning. We've noticed a few outlaws watching the depot. They're almost certainly gathering intel on our HQ and making strategic attack plans. I want those plans. I need to find out what the outlaws know so I can protect our people from them. If you want to keep your word and support me, then this is your opportunity.
You can count on me. Show me the outlaws you want to steal from.
Very determined, as always. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. See? There they are. They've been turning up here for a while now.
It's just a scout patrol.
Maybe. But I don't like being spied on. They've hidden their strategic plans somewhere in a small repository. We'll search the repository and capture their plans.
What if they catch us doing it?
They're outlaws. No one will miss them.
Or we could just steal the plans out from under them.
So avoid any open conflict? Excellent. As you wish. I leave it up to you.
My head. This damn infection. I should train my mind before that thing happens to me. Damn it. None of the major factions have a good plan to counter the aliens. It's up to us to come up with something. So, better get out of here before they capture me.
Didn't you say it could be done without open conflict?
It doesn't matter. I got the outlaws' plans.
Excellent work. Give them to me. Well, thank you. I'll check them out later. This has probably helped us to thwart an imminent attack on our depot.
I see that pleases you.
Is that so? Well, we can be very pleased. Even the smallest battles sometimes have a devastating effect on the overall picture.
Okay, so now what?
I have to think about it. I'll stay by your side while I do. And thank you.
Yeah, don't mention it. How's everything going? Look, Status report.
Nothing worth reporting. If we don't join forces, we'll be overrun when the invaders launch a major strike.
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion.
All right.
Follow me.
Of course.
Jax, I'll be leaving for Tavar soon, for a reconnaissance mission. And since you offered to help,
What are we talking about?
my men and I are going to investigate the region around the fort in Tavar. There's talk of the clerics sending mechanical spies to monitor our troops' movements. If that's true, I intend to smash them to pieces and send them right back to their masters.
You don't need your bodyguards. I'll go with you. I'm sure we can manage.
Fine. Tell me when you're ready and we'll leave immediately. Thank you for finding Dex.
He says he met a man who called himself Wardek.
If he saw him, it must mean your father is still alive.
I'm not so sure.
Dex is no liar. Certainly not about something this important. You should know that.
Time to go on that scouting expedition to Tavar.
We should hurry, before the cleric spies go into hiding. I need to find out what they've been doing before I neutralize them. There they are. Just as I thought. Those cleric fanatics sent machines to spy on us.
Are you sure? I'm familiar with cleric technology, and these machines are acting kinda odd. Looks more like they're programmed for battle, not surveillance.
We'll soon find out. Besides, who else would possibly claim to be Wardek but Wardek himself? I'm here!
No idea.
Looks like you were right. They've been programmed for battle. How dare the clerics launch such a brazen attack?
I'm not so sure they have. The clerics have their own problems to deal with. But we can leave that discussion for later. Let's get rid of all the machines around the fort first.
You go first. I'll be right behind you. All right, if you say so. Watch out! I just wish we had more time. Here we go! robots are pretty tough. I'd like to shove them right down the clerics' throats.
Come on. We can do this.
So somebody else took control of them? But why? What do you mean?
Let's just finish off the rest of them. Then we'll talk.
Okay. Get behind me! Do you think we got them all?
Looks like it.
Those damn clerics.
I'm telling you, this wasn't their doing. Someone hacked their machines.
And how can you be so sure of that?
These aren't the only machines that the clerics have lost control of. I'll make sure this really was a case of hacking. It's clear the clerics aren't behind these attacks.
All right, I'll leave it at that. I trust your judgment. Still, I hope this isn't going to become a regular thing in Tavar. Anyway, thank you for your help.
You can always count on me. If anything like this happens again, just let me know.
All right, I will.
Do you know anything about a warrior called Fox?
Let's just say I've heard a few things about him.
I think he'd make a good recruit for our cause. At least when it comes to fighting skills. Not so sure about the rest of him.
They say he's kinda wild. Not a man who'd be easy to control.
That much is obvious.
My advice would be to follow your instinct. Considering the rest of our allies, I doubt he would be our biggest risk.
He's had a lot of trouble with his superiors in the fort.
I can deal with that, but make it clear to him that it's only on the condition that he stays with us and fights by our side.
Good. Thanks.
No problem.
Do you know Fox's real name?
I don't know him that well, I'm afraid.
Are you okay?
I'm well, thank you. A war against the invaders seems inevitable. We can't afford to fall behind in our preparations.
We're done for now. Stand by at the bastion.
All right. Watch out! Watch out!
None of these creatures are
The cheater becomes the cheated. I'd have approached it differently.
The son of a bitch just took off.
Nothing is certain.
Figured as much.
Have you heard about those towers?
Lies in the dirt all day long.
What do I think of it? Better to keep that to
Sure.
myself.
Don't listen to that stupid shit.
Nothing is certain.
Get out!
Smart move.
Next time, just don't do it.
Okay. It's fine. Follow me. I've spoken to Kaya. She'll take care of your little fort problem. But you'll need to stay in the Bastion with us till it's all cleared up.
Well, sounds good to me. I can just chill out and see what's going on. Sure beats being resident janitor at the fort.
Noted.
And I'm not done enjoying my newfound freedoms. So many things to do.
Like what?
How do I explain this? There's a few things, shall we say, that have gotten slightly out of my dainty little hands. Nothing serious, just a few tiny, well, mix-ups that I may have potentially been sort of involved in. A lot.
So you screwed things up and want to take this time to try and fix them.
You make it sound so ugly. Why don't we just call it field work? It's got a much better ring to it, don't you think? And, as it happens, I could really use your help with some of it. That's what we do now, right? Help each other out? I've got your back, you've got mine.
All right, fine. Go ahead and fill me in.
Okay, well, imagine a couple of Alb troops, right? Just marching through Tavar like they do from time to time. Now, imagine that someone like, well, me, is guarding a field of seedlings just as they're passing by. Now, and this is completely hypothetical, you understand. Imagine those troops steal one of the seedlings and take it with them. Well, what if I happen to know where those imaginary Albs might be right now?
You let the Albs steal a seedling from you?
Hey, would it kill you to be a bit less of a negative Nancy?
So where are these Albs that have your hypothetical seedling? We'll get it back.
Okie dokie. Well, it's not far, pretty much right around the corner. Oh, there they are. And FYI, they are gonna freak as soon as they see us.
I need to... keep going. I'm doing what I do best. It's the best help I can be. No clue what's waiting for us.
So, we'd better be careful. How about I yell fire, but like really loud?
Keep quiet. We can do this.
Here we go! I got this!
I should train my mind before that thing happens to me. Keep going. I'm doing what I do best. It's the best help I can be. No clue what's waiting for us.
So, we'd better be careful. Doing what I do best. It's the best help I can be. No clue what's waiting for us. So, we'd better be careful.
Oh! keep going. I'm doing what I do best. It's the best help I can be. Infection. I'd already forgotten about it again. I should just move on before that thing happens to me. Oh, what's waiting for us?
So, we'd better be careful. How about I yell fire, but like really loud?
Keep quiet. Do this.
Come here!
Looks like you can forget about your seedling.
They didn't have it with them?
Nope, no seedlings here.
Wait, are you completely sure it's not here?
Which part of no seedlings don't you understand?
Well, great. That's my chance to earn back the fort's respect down the toilet.
Pretty much.
Okay. Why don't you go on? I need to, think about stuff. Look, I'm sure I'll come up with a new cunning plan.
Who is your direct superior exactly?
Oh, there's the tall one, the fat one. They change so often, I kind of lose track.
And is it the tall one or the fat one who will realize how long you've been gone and want to punish you for it?
Some would call him A, some would call him B.
That's insane. Even you have to admit that.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. The Fort Berserkers are pretty out there. Which is why it's so awesome I get to hang out with you guys in this pile of crap, in the Bastion. Gotta admit though, I am kind of curious to see what happens to me next.
You're not the only one. You good?
Great. Things are really starting to heat up, huh?
We're done for now. Stand by at the bastion.
Okay.
You good?
Great.
Piece of crap! Ugh.
Listen, there's another problem I have to deal with in Tavar.
What is it this time?
Mutants sighted near the fort. Not an unusual occurrence. But these are lingering around the city gates for some reason. I want to hunt every last Alb Hellspawn in the area. Are you coming?
A mutant hunting Tavar? Count me in.
Good. Then we should leave at once. There. Ugh, I can smell them from here.
Stench is unmistakable.
Let's wipe them out. You go first, and I'll follow.
I don't even know.
Watch out! Everything all right?
I'd almost forgotten how much I hate these miserable creatures. Anyway, they've all been dealt with. The fort should be safe.
Excellent. I doubt they pose much of a threat, but you can't be too careful. After all, I've heard of Alexiters who can control mutants.
You never know whether there's a mind at work inside them, trying to kill you. Makes them all the more dangerous.
Do you think the Alexiters are behind this?
No, these mutants were just looking for Elex. Typical behavior, mostly harmless. If someone was controlling them, they wouldn't have allowed the herd to get so close to inhabited land. They would have known the fort would see them as a threat and eliminate them.
That makes me feel better. As much as one can feel better when dealing with these... things. Thanks for your help. I'll let you know if anything else happens. That is, if you still want... if you have nothing else to do.
You tell me what I'd be getting into, and I'll tell you if I'm in.
Sounds like a plan.
Have you spoken to your people in the fort about Fox?
Yes, but no one's willing to take responsibility for him. Looks like he's been shirking his duties. Although, I find it odd that none of our patrols have tracked him down and reminded him of his obligations. Fox clearly enjoys a special freedom from the warlords. He does as he pleases. But that's as much as I know, and I have no time to pursue it further. I have more important matters to deal with.
Okay, thanks.
Of course.
Are you okay?
I'm well, thank you.
We're done for now. Stand by at the bastion.
If you like.
Well, we'll see.
Hey!
So, how are things? Come up with that cunning plan yet?
Matter of fact, I have. I got a great idea from my rubber ducky while soaking in the bath last night.
Oh, really?
Yep. I suddenly remembered this friend of mine who got worked over by a bunch of goons. Real nasty guys. I'd love to, meet him and have a little heart-to-heart with him.
How's that gonna help your reputation at the fort?
Well, the berserker they beat up was from there, so when he hears I got some revenge for him...
Who is he exactly?
Ah, details.
You still don't trust me.
Look, the main thing to remember is that they're really nasty guys, okay? Like, really, really mean.
Yep, you said.
I know, just making sure I get through that thick melon of yours.
Fine. We'll see what we can do with these enforcers.
Excellent, great. Okay, just remember...
Yeah, they're really nasty. Got it.
Good for you, you're listening. There they are. Oh boy, if they only knew what was coming.
Slowly. Stay behind me and shut up, okay?
No problem, boss. Anything you say, boss. Yeah, I don't think... talking's gonna work with these guys.
We'll see.
I told ya. Come on, let's go.
Concentrate. I should train my mind before that thing happens to me. Okay.
I'll show that creature!
Hey, what is that?
Quick question. Did you visit the Berserker's fort sometime in the last few weeks?
What? You want to know if we belong to that backwards pack in Tavar? What gave you that idea? We're outlaws, from the crater.
See this guy? Says you beat up his friend.
What? Fox? Yeah, we know him. He told you we beat up his friend? We kicked the shit out of him.
I see.
Yeah. Son of a bitch tried to pickpocket me. And when I caught him, he tried to run away.
Wait, what? That's not how I remember it, like, at all. You sure you got your facts straight?
Why am I not surprised?
I couldn't say. But I can say that you have a problem on your hands.
Oh, yeah?
If you're seen getting around with that clown, then your rep as an outlaw will definitely suffer. So, I guess it's time I put you out of your misery.
We'll see about that.
I suppose we will.
Better get... Where was I?
My head. I need to concentrate. I should train my mind before that thing happens to me.
Come here, scum!
Okay.
Time to die!
smash your
Oh! Come here! Oh! I was saying something, right? Yeah, I don't think talking's gonna work with these guys.
We'll see.
I told you. Come on, let's go.
Pay for that!
The bastards who were here before us didn't leave much behind, did they? Here we go! Well, that was really something.
They obviously met you before.
Seemed that way, right?
So when were you gonna tell me that you were the friend these guys beat up?
Didn't I tell you that already? Pretty sure I did. Been such a long time, you know, I get confused.
Yeah, sure. I guess now that they're dead, they won't be able to tell your friends at the fort about how they beat you up.
Would you look at that?
You better not pull anything like that again.
Of course, won't happen again. Totally promise.
You know, I'm starting to think you don't really care about your reputation at the fort.
I do. I do. It's just none of my plans have worked out so far.
I noticed. Might want to workshop your approach.
Don't worry, I'm gonna think of something really amazing for next time.
Guess I can't stop you.
Hey, how about a little faith? I just need a little bit more time, but I'll get there. You'll see.
Too easy.
When do you suppose was the last time someone mopped around here?
Ugh, my head.
There's...
I want to buy some stuff. No, just can't do that yet.